Okay guys, this is part one of my living room. Well, not part one. I'm going to include all this in one video. So you're just seeing the first thing that I am changing here in my living room, which is this rug. I ended up getting this new rug. This one is a wool rug from Home Goods. I love the color. I love the texture. Okay, this is a swatch. You can see it matches great with the tile here, and it also looks really well with the rug. Saying goodbye to these old curtains. I still love them, but I think we need a change. So I wanted to jump here really quickly. Forgive me, I just came out from being outside with Bingley and Bella, so I'm a little bit sweaty. Anyways, so I did went ahead and finalize my decision, and I have ordered my sofa or my sectional as of a week ago. And I decided on the Pottery Barn sectional in the alabaster white. This is the Performance Heathered Basket Weave Alabaster White. More thing. So, not really going to be making over the entryway as much, but I decided to change the mirror. Even though I do love this mirror and I will be using it somewhere else in my house, I decided that I wanted something different. I've had this mirror for about 5 to 6 years now. I think going on to 6 years. And even though it's still beautiful, I wanted something a little bit different. And I was at Hobby Lobby and I found a mirror that was actually 66% off. It was the spring, from the spring collection. So let me show you that to you. And here you have it. This is a mirror that I got, like I said, from Hobby Lobby. It's gold and it is a beautiful mirror. I love it. Hey guys, so one of the things that I will be updating for this living room little refresh makeover is I will be changing our family photo. So this one up here, we took a few years ago. Maddie was still very little, and I thought we just needed to update it a bit. So today we went to a wildlife walking trails. They have like walking trails and things, and we took photos. And I think I have chosen the photo that we are going to. Well, actually, no, I already chose it because I already ordered the print today. And this is the one that I have chosen. I did change the I guess the color to it. I have this simple editing program on my computer. It's already set here. I just click here, and it gives you different colors that you can use for your photos. I'm saying colors, but it's different. It's hues, I guess, whatever. And this one here is called Slate, I believe, and it doesn't completely turn it black and white, but it gives, so you can still see color in the picture, but it just looks super moody. And I was hoping to do something like that. We're not so bright, but yet where we're still able to see color in the picture. And so I did order a 30 by 40 from easycanvas.com. I think they're the cheapest that I know of so far. And I just ordered a simple canvas. I didn't do any upgrades to it because we will be putting a frame around it. Jonas built this frame last year, and so he's going to redo a frame. I don't think we'll reuse this one for this new canvas that we just ordered. Okay, this other one was a contender. I just love the Spanish moss behind the in the background, but I just fell in love with the other one a little bit more.
Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds, because without you by my side, I would be stuck here on the ground. You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the dark. Your eyes are shining like the stars. I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day, and I just wanted to say that you can take me high.
It's exciting, and we have a project coming along that's gonna be part of my entryway little refresh or makeover, which is a new console table. Jonas has been working on this. Well, he started working on it right now. So he's working on cutting legs, and then it's gonna be the inspiration came from different places have it. I think the first one that I saw was Pottery Barn. I hope it's not too windy here. Arhaus, I don't know how to say that. Arhaus has one, and I think even Restoration Hardware has one, and other places that I've seen also have it, but it's a console table that has chunky legs and just chunky top. I don't know how to explain it right now. So he's gonna do his best to try to replicate it, but of course it's not gonna look exactly like it, but I don't care. It's gonna be made to look like it, so I'm excited.
Feels like I can fly. You can take me high.
So here it is. This is the console table that we were building this morning, or Jonas was building. I was helping though. And right now we just tried a sample stain, and we did some distressing on the other side, and I wanted to show you guys. So we decided that we are going to do the distressing because I wasn't sure if I was going to like the way it looked, but it actually worked out really well. So let's go ahead and let me show you. So we used this planer, handheld planer, and this, I think he used like a little screwdriver to create some distressing. And those lines right there that you see going this way are done with the planer, and basically you're just running the planer along the grain of the wood to create some lines, so that when you stain it, it gives it more of a weathered look, more old. And he also did little dents to make it look like an older wood. And the stain that we are using is called Special Walnut by Mini Wax, or not Mini Wax. Okay guys, it is past 10 o'clock at night, and we finished staining it a few minutes ago, but I have been just rubbing on it with a cloth, just trying to get all the stickiness off of it. It's like it has that variation of a darker color in some areas, like right here, and then lighter, and then the brown, which is kind of like what the Arhaus, I keep saying Arhaus because it's spelled A-R-H-A-U-S, but I think it's pronounced Arhaus. And the Pottery Barn is a little bit different, but the Restoration Hardware and the Arhaus have a very similar look to this one. So I do love it a lot. This leg here has more variation here. We did the distressing to make it look aged, and so you see the lines running through. You see those lines, and then we did the same. We went with the grain, so this board here has the lines. Let's see, you see this way. And of course I'll show you this during the daytime. Right now it's at night, and I do have the flash on, so it is going to get a different lighting when the sun hits it, and it's going to continue drying as well. So I think it looks good, and I'm very pleased because this is a $3,000 to $6,000, depending where you get it from, piece of furniture, and we got it for pretty cheap. I'm not cheap. We did have to buy materials, which always adds up, but it's not even close to any of the amount that we would have paid if we would have got it either Pottery Barn Arhaus or Restoration Hardware, and there's other companies too that make this, but those are the most popular ones, I believe. But yes, I love it. Okay guys, continuing on with this makeover, I just got word that my sofas are coming in on Wednesday and today is Monday, and I had an itch to do something different with the fireplace, and I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea. I already obviously started this process, but I went ahead and got this paint called Venetian plaster. It's super thick paint that's supposed to look like Venetian. I never heard of Venetian plaster. I saw it online and seemed convincing, and I went ahead and grabbed it. And there you can choose different colors, but I wanted something light and neutral. And I contemplated just painting it white, but I wanted something that had more texture and would cover more of the tile. And so this right here is a first coat of this Venetian plaster, and honestly, it's here. They're still bringing in the other piece. So here she is in all her beauty. The Big Sur from Pottery Barn in the color is alabaster white, and I really love the color. I saw the swatch and I did see it in person, but just having it here in my house just makes me so happy that I chose this color instead of anything that was whiter, because I thought I wanted something that was whiter, but this is just the perfect white color, the perfect color. Hey guys, this is Nora, and I'm so excited to be finally bringing you the makeover tour. I know I've been sharing all the steps, or been trying to at least, that I've been doing to actually make over our living room and entryway, but I wanted to now give you a little house tour. I will be including the kitchen, although I didn't really do much to the kitchen. I just added a few touches, so I'm going to include the kitchen in this tour as well. That way you guys can get an idea of all the main spaces in our kitchen. I mean, in our house, I'm sorry. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump onto the house tour. Coming in from our front door, so here she is. This is a table that was a DIY, an inspiration to the either Pottery Barn or Arhaus. Has a similar looking console table, and this was the inspiration. But Jonas, my husband, he's the one that made this. Of course, it's not a replica. It does not have like the I don't know how to say that, the little cuts here of the wood. So it's not a complete replica of it, but it does the trick. You know, it has that rustic look. We did add a lot of dents, and we used a planer to create some lines on there to give it that extra distressed look that the Arhaus and the Pottery Barn have. I think the Arhaus has more distress than the Pottery Barn one. So I just love it. We followed the exact measurements, and I think it is wonderful. So I went ahead and bought this new mirror from Hobby Lobby. It was from the spring line, so it was 66% off when I bought it. And I went ahead and just added some olive branches here from Hobby Lobby. These 3 candlesticks, the bigger one I've had for a while. This one right here is from Hobby Lobby, and the one right here was thrifted. So I wanted to find something similar to the thrifted one, and I couldn't find one at any of the thrift stores. So when I went to Hobby Lobby, I saw that one right there, and it kind of matches, so it looks awesome. So right here, this is from Hobby Lobby as well. And right next to that, this frame is actually thrifted. There was an ugly flower, red, a flower with red background. And I went ahead and had purchased this print from Etsy. And I just went ahead and printed it at CVS. And I added it onto this beautiful frame. On the other side, I have another one of these candle holders that I have on the over here, the tall one. And this one was a recent thrift from the Goodwill from San Antonio when we had gone over there. So as you can see, I just used new and old to create this look. A funny thing about this book is that it is a textbook, and my sister has a little shop where when I had bought something from her shop, she used a Louis Vuitton inspired bag to put the stuff that I bought, and I used that as a book cover to cover that textbook, and I think it looks amazing. If you look from the side, you can see. This lamp is from Rugs USA. Okay, so moving on over here, this fiddle leaf tree I've had for a while, and the only thing is that I had it in a basket that was kind of a wick basket that it just didn't work for this kind of tree. I wanted something that would elevate it. So at Big Lots, they had all their summer pots for I think it was 50% off or more. I think 60 or something like that. I can't remember, but it ended up costing me only $19, and it does have like a concrete look to it. And the concrete look pots on Amazon run for close to $200. So for $19, this did the trick. And basically I just used a little trash can to go underneath there. And then I just laid the tree on top and just used moss from the Dollar Tree. Now the only problem that I have here is that Bingley is obsessed with moss. And one day when I was out, he basically took a bunch and spread it all over the house. But I do have a spray that I'm using to prevent, it's a sherry scent, and I think that's working because he hasn't done it again. So I'm hoping that that works. So far, so good. Okay, walking into this little, I call it my second entryway. It's a little space between my kitchen and the entryway. And I had before a very modern painting of just like blue and white slashes. And I wanted something more traditional, more antique looking. And I found this at Hobby Lobby. I feel like it does look like if it was bought at a thrift store. The wood frame just gives it that old world feeling. I think that's the word. And I just love the colors here on the painting. It's this beautiful green with browns and whites, and I feel like it's gonna work very well for fall that's coming up. Although it is not a fall painting, I feel like it works very well with the colors. And so underneath, I kept the same decor that I had before. I had this vessel or vase that I had bought at Kirkland's. I contemplated on making this more of a matte color, but I feel like it's fine. It's shiny. It's nothing wrong with that. I love the shape of it. And I just put floral from Hobby Lobby here. Down below, I have just a little plate with succulents. And down below it is a wood bowl with 3 flameless candles. The little table is from Kirkland's, and it's very beautiful piece. And I forgot to mention that the rug on the entryway is a Lolo rug, and I got it on Amazon. And now, moving on to my living room, I am so in love with this new sofa. I mean, that new sectional. It is so comfortable and it looks beautiful. I love the new white color. And these chairs are also new. So let me go ahead and walk you through this area. First thing that I want to highlight is the new sofa. Here are the pillows that I bought from Amazon. I bought this pillow, which is awesome. It actually has the option to either use the cream and black stripe or the black and white, what I'll show you right now. Also, these khaki looking pillow covers, or this khaki pillow covers, are also from Amazon. As I was saying, this sofa or sectional does come with its own pillows. They're lumbar pillows, and I did take some off. I took 2 out or 3 off this sofa. You'll see right now where I put the other 2. And here I just, as you can see, this is the other side of the pillow in the black and white. I wanted to change it up, so on one side of the sofa I use the black and white, and then on this side I use the cream and black striped. And I don't know, I love the black the most, but I didn't want to be too matchy. The khaki ones do match, and I just added a pillow in the back, which is another neutral color pillow in this corner. Another lumbar pillow that came with the sectional. And then right here at the end, I just used a blanket that I had gotten from Target right there. So another thing that I did new in this area is the rug. This rug I did end up buying from at Home Goods, but it's from the brand Brooks Brothers. I didn't even know that Brooks Brothers sold home decor or home rugs, because I always see them as a clothing store, but it is a 100% wool rug, and I love the neutral colors. It looks really good in this area. It goes and matches very well with the sectional, and I love it. Okay, so moving on to these new accent chairs that I bought. These accent chairs actually came from Walmart, and they are in the buccal fabric. I think I'm saying that correctly. They're a beautiful cream color, and it also has this beautiful wood right here. I love them so much. They're not like super comfortable, but they'll work, you know, and it's more like of a firm seating, but I think it looks great, so I'm okay with that. So Jonas kept saying that he was going to do a DIY coffee table for me, but we got really busy and I couldn't wait any longer for this video. So for now, I still have this old coffee table, but let me share with you what I got. So for this coffee table, I did end up making this DIY candle. Basically, I bought the bowl. It's actually a pot from Walmart. And I used Dollar Tree white pillar candles, and I melted them here in my house just by adding them to a boiling pot. And I got lavender scent from the Dollar Tree, and I just used like 4 bottles of it. So this candle actually smells really good. The only thing is that next time, for a size like this candle, I would probably be adding a lot more, like maybe 5 wicks for the this candle, because I have been lighting it and it created like a little 4 holes within the candle, but I mean, it still works. Moving on, this right here, this vase here is from Home Goods, and I love that it just looks rustic. It says it comes from Portugal, and these leaves, I think these are magnolia leaves. These come from Dollar General. Dollar General is really stepping up their game when it comes to their stems. They're very comparable to Hobby Lobby or, you know, other floral places. And I just have the same coffee tables that I had before, which is a homebody book and the Elements of Style, with my chess piece and my chess game in glass. Now, I didn't fix these up as they should. I am missing one piece. I don't know what happened to it. So no one really, Jonas plays chess. However, he doesn't play it with this piece. So, okay, moving on to this console table here. One of the cool things I did different with this is that I removed the black decor pieces that were inside the glass. I feel like it dated it a bit, and I wanted the glass to be transparent so I can add decor pieces and it wouldn't be like blocking it. So when I went thrifting, I found a set of encyclopedias that I'm using right underneath. I use these books that I took from the shelves, and I brought them here, and I just use whatever decor that I wasn't using anywhere else. So it doesn't like, it's not very like decor pieces that I don't want to say that I don't love, but it's just pieces that I had already stored that I wasn't using, and I just, put them in here, and I think it looks great. Now, let's just say, I know that the house of Valentina mentioned that it's not in style to decorate with family pictures, but I don't care. She always says to do what makes you happy, and I feel that nothing more beautiful than sharing photos, of your family. This right here, this plant is actually a plant within a plant. I already had this magnolia tree from Target, and I went ahead and bought a big enough pot that the other pot can go inside this. I don't know if that's making sense. And I just used moss to cover up the opening with some green plant foam that they sell at Dollar Tree. This lamp I've had for a while. This is also from Target. And these are some pictures of Maddie and her recital pictures, a picture of our wedding, Maddie, picture of my sister's wedding with all my sisters and my mom. So these pictures are very special to me. Okay, moving on to the bookshelves. In this side of the bookshelf, I went ahead and just kept most of the decor. This piece right here is actually thrifted, not thrifted. Yeah, it's thrifted, but it's from an antique shop. And this is Native American because it still has the Native American little, and I kept them on there even though I don't really care for the look, but I went ahead and turned it over to leave that detail on there. These two vases are actually from Dollar General, and I feel like they look like they can be sold somewhere else. I had started off with this tall one, and recently I found the smaller version of this, and I bought them too, and I feel like it looks great. It gives dimension there. Moving on to this, these 3 gold boxes. I don't know, I feel like at one point I felt like maybe removing one. I feel like it looks like a lot of gold, like a pyramid, but that's just still up in the air. For now, I just went ahead and left them there. This was a DIY art that I tried to recreate from a Target picture that was being sold, or art piece. This statue I bought recently from Amazon, and I contemplated about spray painting it black, but I left it white. Jonas kept saying that I shouldn't spray paint it because he's never seen a statue that is black. That's what he said, like it's spray painted black. So I guess that made sense, but I'm still thinking about that. These candle holders are from Hobby Lobby, and I went ahead and bought 2 to give it, again, dimension, and it looks cute. Now, here is a big change. I don't know if you remember, but the blue, I think I did, you guys probably already saw the process of that, but I went ahead and used Venetian plaster that I bought from Lowe's. The brand is from Valspar, and it actually came out looking pretty neat. At first, I wasn't sure if I loved it, but it does have like the crackling look to it, but that doesn't bother me because the overall look makes it look like it's kind of like a stucco or like plaster should look like. So I really do love it, and I love the change. And if I ever decide that I want the blue back, I'm sure this would be very easy just to kind of scrape off, because it is like a paint, but it is thick, so I can easily like just crack it open. I think crack it. Okay, and then on this side, I went ahead and bought this little vase from Hobby Lobby and just added some floral that I already had here in the house. Okay, on this side of the house, I have a basket with a new throw blanket that I just bought from the Target line. Okay, so here, I already had this clock, but I just moved it down. And then I added these new books that I thrifted. Right above that, this is actually the remote controls to the fireplace and other stuff, but I need to find a box to put them in. But these are DIY book covers that I made. These are, again, books, textbooks, or different books that I have here. And I went ahead and added a little piece of like a rope. I hot glued it on there and just used this. I think I mentioned this, so I don't want to be repeating myself. So I probably am repeating myself, but I used like an old burlap looking bag that I had here. Not burlap, but linen type of cloth. And just basically painted it black. This vase here is from the Hobby Lobby, and I just absolutely love the shape and the color. This right here is from the Target line. I like it, but I've heard some people say that they didn't like it, but I like it. So right here over here on the top is also from Target. I don't know how long ago I bought it, so it's been a while, so I don't know if they still have that. On the top shelf, I just added some books, leaning on the vertical side. I have some books. I try to, if I'm using these books like that, I try to do something different, lining them up vertically so that it just gives it a different look. And this vase right here, I'm very proud of. It is a DIY. This vase here, I'm gonna probably show you a little bit more of a close-up right now in a bit, but this one was in a thrifted, and it was in the color blue with a beige bottom. So it was like a two-tone. And basically, I just spray painted it black and then use like a tan paint and dabbed it on with a paper towel, and then just used another paper towel to dab it and give it that texture. And I feel like it made it look like it was an aged pot. So I love it. Right behind the sofa, I do have this beautiful table that I got from Kirkland's, and these two, what are these called? I don't even know. Ottomans I got from Marshall's, and I just love the way this looks. I added a vase that I got from Kirkland's. The only thing is that I muted it a bit on the bottom, or not muted it, but before it had more of a white texture in the bottom, and I used black acrylic paint to kind of give it more of a black look at the bottom. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know if I had a picture from the from before, I will go ahead and post it. But then I'm also using pictures from my kids, Andre's graduation this past year, and Maddie's 5th grade picture. let me show you my kitchen. In the kitchen, we really, like I said, didn't change much. We have these 3 stools that we have had for a while. The island is in the color peppercorn, and the granite, not granite, I'm sorry, the quartz is Calcutta Laza. And here down I have some little shelves that I display cookbooks and other stuff. I do need to organize a little bit more, but that's the way it looks. So on this side of the island, you're gonna see that I have 3 drawers, and we used a gold pull. I believe we got that from eBay, from a company that we had used before in our other house. We have a stainless steel farmhouse sink, and the dishwasher is on that side. These pendant lights are from the Home Depot, and they reminded me a lot from a Pottery Barn version of this, but these are in a bronze color. So moving on to this side of the kitchen, I went ahead and just put some kitchen towels that I like. I think they're very pretty for the summer season. In this corner, I used a Studio McGee painting of a flower that I went ahead and added here. I've been seeing a lot of art pieces being used in the kitchen. I love the contrast of these wood against this backsplash in the herringbone. This is a very dark, it looks black, but it is in a dark, deep blue color, navy blue. This is a thrifted kettle that I got from my mother-in-law. She has like a little thrift store that she sells different things, home stuff mostly. And I will have another one up on a shelf. I'll show you right now in a bit, but I went ahead and tried my best to clean it up. The only thing is that it's definitely not for any use. It's more for decor, because I did use Brasso on it, and it still has some little marks that I need to go in and kind of retouch to make it look more clean. So one of the changes that we made here in the house is when we bought the house, we had used the wrong hood vent. We used one that was kind of sticking out. So this is a hood vent that we replaced this year. So I feel that now it just looks more custom. We've always had that arch there in our cabinetry, but before it wasn't looking, you couldn't really tell, because like I said, the range hood was sticking out. One of the cool things about this kitchen is that these are spice racks on both sides. And like I said, right up on the top, I do have some few decor pieces. And I'll show you that right now. I'll try to highlight those right now in a bit, but let me continue on this side. As I was saying, these are spice racks. They're small, but they do the job. I do have like another, inside this cabinet, I keep extra spices on a little Lazy Susan. And here I keep like my cooking sprays and other things, other spices. Okay. So my appliances are from KitchenAid. The dishwasher is not a KitchenAid appliance, but it's because when we were buying our appliances, it was right in the middle of COVID, and everything was very delayed. And so we found that dishwasher right here. Let me show that to you. We found that dishwasher at Lowe's for only $99. It was a display, and we got it for only $99. So this is a KitchenAid cooktop. Right here in this corner, I have my my oil, what is this called? This dispenser from the Rachel Ray collection. This, what is this called? This spoon holder is from Kirkland's, and I love the blue and white color. As you can see, I love blue and white. I've kind of did away with a lot of blue and white. I just want to add a few touches. I don't want to like overdo it. So this is something that I'm going to keep as long as I love it. So for now, I still love it, and I try to only use wooden spoons in this section. This is a a cookie jar that my sister gave for me for my birthday, I believe. It is from the Walmart Pioneer Woman collection. And my KitchenAid. On this side of the counter, I have like a little coffee station going. So this is my Keurig. I have a coffee mug holder and my 3-tier stand. These little dishes are actually thrifted, and they are so cute. It says here that it is fine antique design, fine porcelain, high quality. So I don't know, I thought I lucked out on those. Right over here is my refrigerator and a microwave. I've contemplated about getting a new refrigerator that has the red panel ready, but that would be a big investment. So for now, I do love my refrigerator, but I kind of dreamed of having that panel look refrigerator that looks like it's built in, and basically turning that microwave area into another cabinet, kind of like, what's that word? One of those cabinets that goes up and down like that. I don't know what the word is, but it kind of goes up and down. Because I thought of putting that microwave in the pantry and just making this look more custom, like making it look like a cabinet, another cabinet. It would look lovely, I believe. Do my best to show you what's on top of those cabinets. Right now I have like a blue and white picture that Jonas gifted to me, and right on there I have the not ginger, but what are those called? Basically a glass jar with fake lemons, of course. I kind of thought, oh, it's kind of silly having fake lemons up there, but I like it. Right over here is limes. I have limes in there. Another antique copper coffee mug. And then on this side, I try to put a blue and white plate, but I need stands, because if I put it right where the cabinet meets, or the cabinet is at, it doesn't show because it's just too low. So for these things, I've had to buy like little cake stands for them to be elevated. Okay, right on top of the hood range is a little wreath that I bought at, I'm not too sure where I got that, to be honest. It's been a while. And then this is a thrifted little chicken little like I don't know what it's like, a porcelain decor, I guess. It has a lid to it. I don't know exactly what it is. Okay, this rug here I've had since we moved in, which is going on 3 years already. And the only reason that it has actually stayed in very good condition is because I learned that I can actually machine wash this with my my washer, and it comes out super clean. So when I see that it starts getting dirty, I just pop it into the washer, and it comes out looking very nice and clean. On my island, I just have a vase that I got from Kirkland's a couple years ago. I have a candle from Bath and Body Works, and this wooden beads, I think from Hobby Lobby. These stems are actually from the Dollar General, as I mentioned. The dining room, is an area that I'm still working on. Right now, as you can see, I still have this popcorn machine. This is not gonna stay here. We're working, well, we haven't really been working on it consistently, but we have an upstairs area where this popcorn machine is going to go, and our goal is to get that room done. It's gonna have a little kitchenette. It's gonna have a little sofa. We wanna get a sofa bed in case we have any guests over, because right now all our rooms are being used. So we thought about doing that. And this is going upstairs, like I said, right? And I have the mirror that I took down from my entryway that I want to add right here. I think it will look great. It has that similar colors. These were from my bedroom. I went ahead and brought them over, and I'm trying to do a little makeover in my bedroom too, but that's going to be a while. So you probably won't see that video just yet, but this dining table, by the way, is from Ashley's, and I've had it for a few years now. And so far, this is what it is. This vase here is from JCPenney, and these lemons are from the Dollar Tree, and I just love the way they look. For summer, for fall is coming up very soon, I will be doing pumpkins. I have already bought the stems.
When lights go out, you're in my mind. I close my eyes, so it's just you and I tell myself you'll be back again. When the stars are aligned, we will dance in the meadow on our favorite place. When spring is coming,
Hey guys, I really hope you guys like this living room entryway makeover, and also a little tour of my kitchen and dining as well. I have so many plans, like I said, that I want to do. We want to finish the upstairs. I want to do a little makeover for our master. I did buy a new rug in that area, so I am starting to collect things for a video, but those are things that we're going to work on, because one of the things that I want to do is add a little electric fireplace there. So we'll see, but that's some of the things that I'm looking forward to doing in our house. So stay tuned. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I am going to try to do a lot more content on makeovers, refreshing my house. We've been here for almost 3 years, and it's only natural to start changing things, because some of these furniture pieces that I got, like the sofa sectional, I've had for a lot longer than this house. We still had it when we were still in our first home, so it's just natural to kind of start changing up the style. And thank you all so much for tuning in, and we'll see you all in the next video. Bye.